This is the Husky Vabu podcast number 49. Welcome once again to the Husky Budwoo podcast. The podcast that everybody missed because they didn't know that existed. Or as the tagline that I have adopted now, the Schrödinger's cat of podcast, which I think fits in nicely into the motif of what the podcast is right now. I mean, there is Dick being viewed right now on YouTube, and there is probably Dick being heard all around the other platforms where this podcast is, but I continue to persevere because reasons. I've said it before. I do this because I want to. I do this because I feel like it. I do this because I have this urge to do this. It's not a fame thing because if it were, I would be paying to have this shit promoted, and well, it's not being promoted. Long story short. But the thing is, we're here. We're doing this. I'm not leaving. Or as Leo would say,
I'm not fucking leaving!
There you go. So, hope you guys are well. Hope that everything is smooth down on your end. Like, if you need to know or want to know about anything on my neck of the woods, and this is not to start a World War III kind of thing or have the QAnon followers start doing their thing, but yesterday, as of recording time, which would be Monday because today, recording day is Tuesday, I got my first vaccination shot because in this little beautiful half an island where I live, known as Dominican Republic, vaccinations are obligatory now. They passed the law where every citizen has to get vaccinated, whether they like it or not. And I was vaccinated because it was, as I said again, mandatory. And it was my job appointed, my work appointed, let's say, work appointed. So, and it was quick. It was no hassle, no fuss. So far, no side effects. Haven't turned into a dragon. Haven't had the need to change my name to Shane Long, and haven't had the need to have little Asian people bringing me spheres with different stars marked in them, like seven different spheres, or as they call them, Dragon Balls. And I have not had the need to grant any wishes so far. So kudos on my end for that. There is not need for that yet. But it's been a day, so let's not sing victory just yet. So, and if you want to get vaccinated, go ahead. If you don't, I'm not judging here, and I'm not telling people what to do, what to think, what to do, whatever. I don't give a damn. I don't give a shit. Your opinion or your thing, what you wanna or don't wanna do. I did it, and that's it. That's the end of it. But they're gonna be. They're gonna be on you now, man, because they inserted that chip in you. Motherfucker, there is a chip inside your fucking phone where they're monitoring you 24/7, and you are willingly giving them all the information that they need in order to keep you fat, happy, in your gluttonous fucking corner, having everything that you want. So take that conspiracy theory and shove it straight up your ass. That's all I can say about that. I haven't done a Lionel feedback in a while, so for those of you who give a shit, I will give you a Lionel feedback. So Lionel, if you need to know, has a Instagram account. Yes, I'm one of those people now. It is being managed between my wife and I. This is embarrassing. I don't give a shit because once I married, and not this is not throwing shade at my wife. This is not on her. Believe me. If anything, shade would be thrown on her for taking me, not the other way around. I'm a better person now because I have her. And this is not me trying to kiss her ass or anything. It's just stating fact. I'm a better human. I'm a better person because I've been in contact with her, because she is a better, sweeter human being than I am. I'm more rough around the edges and I'm a piece of shit. There might be a heart of gold in there somewhere. I've tried to look and unsuccessfully so far. But she seems to say my wife in this case, seems to think that there is. Otherwise, she wouldn't have stuck with me for almost 14 years now. So, yeah, there. But what I meant is that I've become one of those people, and I've descended to this hell because reputation. Don't care for one. Don't. I mean, I am a man who is publicly stating that he is a Christian. He believes in God. Yet I cuss more than Ozzy Osbourne on a cocaine binge. So take that with information what you will. But and any hoodles, let's get back to the main case, which is our cat. Yes, he has an Instagram account. If you wish to follow, doing promotion on my podcast for Lino. It is Lino, aka Mimi, because that is the nickname that we should call him sometimes, and it's all together. Lino, aka Mimi. That would be his handle. He's not associated to any other social media. That is our cat's official social media page. And let me say this: I'm gonna be very fucking honest here, and I'm not gonna mince words. I'm very fucking jealous of this fucking cat. Why? He barely has 37 followers as of recording time right now. As I'm recording this, he has 37 followers. There are 13 posts. And the son of a bitch has had more offers for product placements that this fucking podcast has had in a year. What in the serious of all fucks? What in the serious fuck? So this cat, mind you, I don't blame him. Cat is beautiful. He's cute. He's the cutest little kitty in the world. We love him here. He's well taken care of. And he loves me. He lets me know. I mean, he uses me as his bed on occasions. And he's also my bunker buddy, because when I take a nap, he likes to take a nap with me. So we're tight that way. So he's my buddy. He's my friend. He's my pal. Other than the other shit, well, literal shit that we deal with him on the daily basis. But yeah, the cat. He just has, I don't know, maybe a week with this thing, and he already has offers up the yin yang with products for free. There was a motherfucker that sent me a product offer, and again, anonymous. I'll keep every shit anonymous because I don't want to get in trouble and I don't want to get them into trouble. Maybe that's the politics. That's how maybe things are done. But he was offering me, okay, yeah, but you have to buy the fucking product. Then, motherfucker, well, you want me to promote it if you want me to buy it. And by the way, I'm broke as fuck. So why the hell am I going to do that? But yet, the cat getting all the fucking offers in the plant. So good, kudos for you, Mimi. Lino, you're getting the best offers under God Green's Earth, and you haven't done nothing. I mean, this is the luck of this fucking cat. He does nothing at all, and he gets everything. It is incredible. It is amazing. It is fucking amazing. And, well, I just have to sit there in awe of this cat and just be like, well, for some fucking reason, you are the chosen one. People like you, and, well, I can't be surprised that much that people don't like me that much. I mean, I am a kind of an asshole. Not kinda. I am an asshole. So, any hoodles.
Goody gumdrops.
Yeah. So kudos for Lionel Mimi, aka Lionel the Cat, for getting sponsorships. We'll talk about, not here in the podcast, but me and my wife have to iron out those details to see what's good and see how we do the promotional shit for a kitty cat. Anyhow, I am a geek. I think I've made that shit clear. I've talked a lot of geek shit in this podcast in the past. But one thing that has been made very clear to myself is the total lack of hardcoreness on my end toward geek shit. I mean, let me see if I can explain this in a manner that can be understood. This is a time where the geeks have inherited the earth. The world is the geek's oyster at this point. What with all the Avenger movies, one or two DC movies that have done, I guess. And with all the shit right now with comic books, comic book heroes and shit, we got Invincible, we got all those series that have premiered this year on Disney Plus, The Mandalorian, all this geek shit. And you would think that I died and gone to heaven. I'd be like, holy fuck, finally, all this shit that I craved when it was in my youth. You gotta understand, this game is not new to me. I was a geek when it was uncool. When you would get punched. When you would get the shit beat out of you when you were a geek. I am from the days when we had Wizard magazine. And there may be some of you be like, tough shit. I was, no. I'm talking about early 90s, motherfucker. I'm talking about early 90s when that shit started. All right? I still even have a couple of issues left. They're in dog shit condition, but they're there. I have them. It reminds me of a time when, very few of us walked the earth openly, to say the least. And I wear my geek cred proudly because I've been a geek since time immemorial. I mean, I feel like that meme, I was there, kind of, when it was written. I was there. Very shitty impersonation. But nonetheless, I was there. I was one of the OG geeks. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love that all this geek shit is around and is available for the mass populi to consume, to dilute, to delight themselves in. Not dilute, sorry, that's a wrong word. Oh, God.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Apparently, I don't. So, thank you for correcting me, Mr. Jackson.
Cool.
Anyway, so as I was saying, there's mass of shit to consume now as a geek, and the world is your oyster, geeks around the world. Rejoice, you can look at whatever you want. And now one of the best series that is available is Invincible. Now, it's not following the comic per beat per beat. I mean, they're jumping here and there. They're splattering some things here and there. But nonetheless, it keeps the story more or less on the same grounds. It's basically following the main thread of the comics, and I will not go any further than that because that goes into spoiler territory, and we don't play that. Homie, don't play that. So, you guys, the reason I mentioned this shit is because I'm currently watching Invincible, but I'm doing it in small takes. Now, there is no judgment towards how you do this. You know what I mean? You can do this easily, you can do this quickly, or you can watch it little by little. I am taking my sweet time watching Invincible, and I've kind of caught myself because we live in a time where it's like Netflix and chill. Netflix instituted this fucking thing that you don't have to wait for everything. You can watch everything immediately. and now you can gorge yourself just like the way you eat. Well, I'm talking about us fat asses around there. So, again, I live in the street. I apologize if there's motorcycles running around. I live in the street, apparently, or under a bridge or something. I don't know. So yeah, I'm taking my sweet time, and I don't know why. I really don't know. I mean, it's not that like, well, yeah, kind of time I'm very limited on, because I'm doing, and that's something I'm going to be talking about later on in the podcast. But I'm kind of juggling a lot of balls as of late. But I don't know. I just want to, you know, I don't just want to masticate it and throw it in my throat hole. No, I want to enjoy it. And you would say, God damn it, Invincible, that bloody that bloody deal, because it's not for the kids. I mean, my little daughter, my 9-year-old, walked in, and I paused immediately, and I was like, baby, go to your room, please. I don't want you to watch this. This is not for you. And thankfully, she's a very obedient little girl. And immediately she shut her eyes and said, okay, Daddy, I love you, and left. Because I do not want her to see the traumatizing shit that happens in that series. Because a lot of traumatizing shit. Thank you, Motorcycle, for leaving. Go fuck yourself, Motorcycle. Please don't ride that shit so loudly, Motorcycle. Fucking asshole. That's how I feel every time a motorcyclist runs by. Any hoodles. So, yeah. I'm taking my time with this geek shit. And I don't have this need now. Like, back in the day when I was younger, because I'm 43. I had this need, like, to show off when I was within the nerd community. To show off, not that I was a show off, because I've never had, these delusions of grandeur in my head about myself. But, you want to show off a little, yeah, as Joe Rogan would say, I like to show some dick root. Like to show off that you're packing. And, like, oh, he's educated in the ways. But now I'm like, whatever. It's because as of everything in life right now is just being fucked. Fucked, and fucked. And I'm not for that. I'm not for that. And I'm just trying to live my life and live mine. And be a nice...
You Jew motherfucker, you!
Well, I'll take the Jew part. I don't know about the other thing. Oh, I'm just spraying this place. It's starting to stink to high heaven. If you only can watch where I'm recording. In the pipes that are nearby. Good times, good times.
What am I do that?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, the reason why my time is being tied up is because I'm in a process of kind of rebuilding myself or getting my priorities straight in terms of what the shit that I need to do to reorganize my life, because I've just been, letting shit go, basically. Just letting shit go. Letting shit go. Like, I don't give a fuck. Okay, whatever. There's this and that, and that's it. Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. The thing is that now I'm taking action in my life, like reorganizing shit, in trying to see what can I do to better myself. And this is gonna be very indulging, very self-explanatory, very in the realms of me and me. And you might find this boring as fuck, and I would agree with you. But it is my life. I don't live anybody else's, and I would have to take some decisions in my life that I need to press on. The first thing that I'm having a new priority in life is in my faith. I have talked a lot that I'm not the best Christian in the world, and we don't need no more evidence about that, don't we? I mean, just in this podcast alone. But I have done something to like put my money where my mouth is. Not and no, I'm not giving money to any fucking ministry. That those fucking days are gone. Those days are gone, long gone. I might talk about that in another podcast once this thing actually does take off and people start actually giving a fuck. But since right now there's only like 5 or 6 of us that give a shit, let's not talk about that. Anyway, as I was saying, um, I'm restarting my prayer life, as in making an effort that at least from Monday to Friday I pray. Not much. It's not very long. Maybe I'm not even gonna say the time. That is not important because, and it's not even important for you, the listener, as to why the time. But within the evangelical community here in DR, at least, there's a lot of pretension about how long do you pray. If you don't spend at least 2 hours and 40 minutes and give God the tithe of your day, you are not Christian enough. And to those, I tell you this, shove it up your fucking ass. Amen. Amen. Anyway. That was my metal days. Those were the days. I should get that one. Anyway. Yeah. If the timing, it doesn't matter. The thing is that I'm reopening that door again because I had it shut long, long, long ago. Because I was like, well, I believe in God, but why the fuck should I talk to him? I mean, look what the fuck I am. What the hell would he want to waste his time? We're playing along as if he exists, okay? So those of you who don't believe in God, just humor me for a second, okay? Just know, oh, this fucking idiot. Humor me. I believe in God. You don't, okay? That's fine. You don't have to believe in this shit. But I do, so humor me, okay? Don't be a dick, and I won't be a dick to you. Although I'm being one right now because you're kind of being intolerant to what I'm saying, and this conversation is all happening in my fucking head. Okay? Okay. Who gives a shit? I do. Anyway. I'm praying because I need it. Basically, that's the short version of it. I need it. I need prayer because if I say I believe in this shit, I might as well talk to the dude and present myself as I am, as is. No bullshit, cussing, screaming, and doubts and all, but I'm doing it. And whatever happens from there, it happens. And I don't know, and I can't predict the future, and I don't know. Okay, so there. The other thing that I'm doing is what I'm doing right now, podcasting. I'm just trying to find my voice of what the hell, what is the purpose of this podcast? What is the purpose of me wasting time recording this, editing this, putting it out there, making video versions of it, although there is no video, just an audio clipped with an image, and that's it. But why am I doing this? Why do I have this need to do this? There's something inside of me pushing me to do this. I yet to don't know, but I don't want to become just like, because yes, I'm a Christian, but we talk very little about God and like helping people and whatnot because I don't want to get into that racket. And unfortunately, that's what it is, a racket. You know, most of the people that do it out of monetary gain. And yes, I do want to get some monetary gain out of this, but I don't want to use the name of God to prostitute or whore it out to suck people money out of their money. You know? That's me, at least. And I don't want to do that. But I know there's a lot of sons of bitches and daughters of bitches out there that do it. Fuck them. Let them go to hell ass first, and Satan wait for them with the satanic dildo up their asses. And that's it. I said my piece on that end. I've stated my opinion on that end. I think it's clear. They can go fuck themselves, all those fucking thieves. But I'm trying to do this with the right reasons and the right motives and not just suck people dry. So I'm still finding my voice. So repetition is key, and I'm still doing this. Whatever may happen in the future regarding this, I don't fucking know. I don't have a fucking clue. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know nothing. I do not know dick about dick. So I'm doing this. It is what it is. And you have to suffer with me the consequences of my actions in this here podcast. The other thing that I'm preoccupied now is like restarting what I wanted to do a couple of years ago, which is do a goddamn comic book. I have billions of ideas, and I'm sorry for that pop sound. I got billions of ideas. Billions. And right now I'm working on one. I don't want to talk about it that much, but I really like that idea. I really like it. But I don't want to. I just trying to find a way how to make that shit work. You know? That's what I'm trying to do. How to make it work. And not just make it work because I've written roughly 2 episodes of the comic. And again, I'm not going to go into details of what it is about. And I've written those 2 episodes. I think you can do 2 episodes so far. But it's not a conventional comic book that I can get it on on Webtoons. They won't take it because it's not invincible, Rob, but invincible adjacent. Let's just say. Not the same story, just the blood and gore. And also a very immature subject. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat shit anymore. I'm done with sugarcoating. My whole life I've sugarcoat shit. And fuck, look, I'm 43 years old. I'm leaving my hair grow. I got long fucking hair now. I'm 43. This shit I should have done when back in my 20s. And I kind of did for a while. But now I got my hair growing out. And my wife likes it. Don't ask me why. Woo! Why was the reason again? Okay. Oh God, sorry for that. Anyway, what can I tell you? Yeah. So I'm not the same dude I was. Shit, I'm not the same guy I was a year ago. Fuck. You gotta be changing people. You gotta be constantly evolving. Not physically, for fuck's sake, although you can do that as well if you need to. I mean, if you want to push yourself in that level, but I'm talking about emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever the fuck. Just don't stay in the goddamn same spot as you were before. Don't set up roots in any place. Grow, evolve, change. Look at yourself. Change ideas, change perspective. Find other people. Talk to other people. Find other perspectives. Try to listen to their point of view. And I'm not saying change to their point of view, but add that into the database that's already in your fucking head and accumulate that information and see where that fucking information takes you. You know, process shit. Don't just accept everything as Bible truth. You know, question shit. Question everything. Fuck. Don't fucking believe everything that people tell you because guess what? People be full of shit. Or, as Nick Cage would say,
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Exactly. So, question shit. Don't just stay there and take it up the ass. All right? So, fuck. That was a detour. Yeah, making the comic book, and I'm trying to see how that shit starts. The other thing that it's added now, music. This is something I don't talk much about because it's like my 5th or 6th favorite thing to do on earth. You'd be like, well, that's high. Well, that's very high, actually. No, it's not. It's not that high. It's not that high at all. Actually, it's not that high at all. I play music. Uh, uh, um, Not professionally because I'm not a professional, but I play bass and well, starting to learn to play bass, and I play guitar. That I do have more experience with, although I'm not that good at. And in December, I bought my little girl an electric guitar, uh, a clone of a Strat, and she's been lately bugging me to teach her how to play. And I was like, well, okay. And playing mine while she's teaching her how to play hers, uh, set up the juices flowing to start doing this shit again. And I've been playing a little bit more guitar here at home because I do have a guitar. And messing around, trying to learn shit, and trying to improve on it. And it's a nice skill set to have to play your guitar. And I think that is something that if you are a shitty musician like I am, I don't even call myself a musician. I'm a guy who happens to know something about playing guitar, but I don't call myself a musician because a musician is a person that has actually suffered hours upon hours upon hours to perfect themselves in a craft which they apply themselves to and make money out of. I do not apply in that department because there are days where there's guitars just collecting dust. So I'm not in that level. But I want to get better at it, so I'm going to have to haul ass. And the last thing that is in my list is health, which I've done a horrible job at it because I don't do exercise. I live a very sedentary life. I am a fat fuck, and that is something that I've walked with most all my life. But it is what it is. I do have to do something about it, but I just feel over fucking whelmed with everything. Not just the things that I already mentioned before. It's just everything in life. I mean, just to get off bed is a fucking chore. I'm a guy that I have undiagnosed sleep apnea. My mouth shuts is like wired shut when I sleep. My head hurts, my jaw hurts, my teeth hurt because I'm biting through metal. I don't know. And yeah, well, you should take care of that. Yeah, I should. But it's taken a while because if I don't want to go half ass on this. And I don't want to listen to every son of a bitch that comes around and trying to gives me a diagnosis on what to do. I would love to talk to a professional. I would love to talk to about a nutritionist and somebody that helps me with some sort of regimen. But I don't have the time or the money for that kind of shit. So I'm going to have to go solo on this shit. How? I don't have a fucking clue. And I'll let you know when I do it. So in the meantime, get off my fucking back. Thank you, fuck you, bye. So in that regard, thank you for listening. Thank you for staying here in this podcast. I'm going to end it now. Please visit the website, huskybyboopod.com. It is coming out of my ass. Those payments for that fucking website is not for free. Nothing is. So just go there, buy the t-shirts on the store section, on the TeePublic store. Buy the t-shirts, buy the products that are there. That way it helps out the podcast. And if you want to promote yourself in the podcast, just contact us through there. I mean, there are ways to contact us there. So just hit us up there, or try to find us on the social media, Husky by Boo Pod, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know. I'm still wondering why I created the Twitter account. I'm still wondering why. It's that fucking thing. Anyway, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please watch the goddamn fucking YouTube. I know there's nothing, no video, no actual movement of video images there, but you can hear the podcast there, so it's something. So subscribe there, help us out, and hopefully this shit will grow. So yeah, Ariel, Husky Barbu Podcast. We'll listen to each other next week. Take care. Bye.